This call is now being recorded.
Okay, good morning all. Today we are going to discuss about revision class of BW, Digital Electronics. Okay, here I made a 9 questions here. Okay, in that one, these important questions we are going to discuss. First question is logic gates and truth table. Explain about logic gates and truth table. Uh, Okay, logic gates are basic building blocks for any digital circuit. Logic gates are divided into three types. Okay, first one is basic gates, universal gate, exclusive gates or special gates. Basic gates will get NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate. Universal gate will get NAND, NOR gate, and exclusive or special gates. Okay, we are getting XOR gate and XNOR gate. Sometimes they won't ask all the gates. Sometimes they will ask particular gates. Explain about NAND, okay, NAND, XOR, or AND. Any randomly they can ask. Okay, but I'm going to explain seven gates. Okay, first for every gate we need to write four parameters I can call. First one is logic, second one is truth table, third one is expression, fourth one is symbol. Okay, fourth one is symbol. First one is not gate. In the name itself, not gate also called as complement gate or inverter, also called as inverter. Okay, first logic. This gate can generate complement output for given input. Okay, and it consists of single input and single output. When single input is there, A, we can get two conditions 0, 1. Okay, A is 0, complement we can get the output, Y is 1. A is 1, okay, Y should be 0. Y should be 0. Then expression is Y is equal to A bar. Y is equal to A bar. Y is the output, that is equal to input is complement. Complement I can represent A bar, or I can represent Y is equal to A prime symbol, A dash. This is a symbol. Okay, this is a symbol. Okay, wherever the complement or prime symbol we can use bubble. Please keep in mind. Okay, A is the input, then Y is equal to A bar. This is about the NOT gate. Next, AND gate. Logic is it can generate logic 1 output when all the inputs are logic 1. All inputs are 1, then it can generate output is 1. Okay, it consists of minimum two inputs and single output. Truth table, two input and gate. If two inputs are there, we'll get four combinations 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, here two inputs are 1, output will be 1. Remaining all conditions, outputs are zeros. Expression is y is equal to a dot b. Here, if you observe, here we got as a y output. This one I am going to consider. A is 1, B is 1. Then I can write as a B. In between this dot, A dot B. Okay, I will repeat once again. Here we got the 1. We have to concentrate. Output is 1. A is equal to 1 means I can write A. B is 1 means I can write as a B. Okay, A dot B. And symbol is this is the AND gate symbol. This is the AND gate symbol. I can draw in this way. Okay. Now OR gate. It can generate logic 1 output when at least one input is logic 1. Okay, it can generate logic 1 output, at least one input is logic 1. Same, it consists of two inputs and single output. Two input target will get four combination. See here, in this combination there is a no one, that's why output is 0. Here only 1 1 is there, output is 1. Here 1 1 is there, output is 2 inputs are 1, that's why output is 1. And the expression is y is equal to a plus b, y is equal to a plus b. Okay, next one, symbol is, here the symbol is OR gate. I can draw in this way. AB, y is equal to a plus b. Okay, next, these three are the and, okay, are not. These three are the basic gates. Now we are going to discuss about, okay, universal gates. Universal gates. I already said universal gate. Okay, I explained with the example of Kamal Hassan. Kamal Hassan is the universal hero. What it means, he can perform any type of role. Same thing here, NAND gate. Okay, this NAND gate is the universal gate. NAND and NOR gates are the universal gate because it can perform or it can implement any type of function. Okay, NAND is nothing but NAND plus AND. Okay, okay, and logic is complement of and is NAND, complement of and is NAND. Okay, then logic, it can generate logic. Okay, it can generate output logic 0 when all the inputs are okay, well all the inputs are logic 1 here, when all the inputs are logic 1. Okay, it consists of minimum 2 inputs and single output. See here, the truth table, if you observe for NAND AND gate, 1 1, there is a 1, but here 1 1, it will be 0. Remaining conditions are 1. Okay, you can compare with AND gate. You can compare with AND gate, it's a complement. See here, AND gate, here 1 1, it is a 1, remaining condition 0. Complement means what will get? First three condition will get 1 and it is 0. And expression. See, AND gate we got as a dot B. AND gate we can get as a dot B. It is a dot B whole bar. Y is equal to a dot B whole bar. And symbol, NAND gate symbol is, we can draw AND gate is like this. Okay. Before that I said bubble. If you keep bubble, it will be complement. Okay. This is a and this is a bubble inverter or not gate, and plus okay inverter or not, we can call it as a NAND gate. Next one is NOR gate. NOR is a not plus OR gate. Complement of OR is NOR. Complement of OR is NOR. That's why you can check it. There I said that it can generate okay output is logic 1 when at least one input is logic 1. Here at least one input is logic 1. It can generate 0 0 0. Here okay, here 0 0 are there, output is 1. If you check the OR gate, output is complement. Output is complement. Expression for OR gate we can write y is equal to a plus b. I can write. This is a complement in the sense whole bar. And the symbol is okay. This is the OR gate symbol. If you keep bubble outside, this is NOR. Next XOR gate. Okay, XOR gate also called as inequality gate or anti-coincident gate or odd function gate. Okay, logic is for two input. Okay, it can generate output is logic 1 when two inputs are not equal or not coincident. For more than two inputs, it can generate output is logic 1 when odd number of ones in the input combination. Okay, first we will see truth table for two input XOR gate. Okay, AB is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, when two inputs are not equal, output is 1. Here A is 0, B is 0, A is 0, B is 0. That's why output is 0. Equal. Okay, not equal. A is 0, B is 1. Then output is 1. Okay, because inputs are not equal. A is 1, B is 0. Not equal. That's why output is 1. Here equal, output is 0. Okay, now we need to concentrate on these ones. If you observe here, A is 0 means A bar, B is 1 means B. Okay, next one is A is 1 means A. Okay, B is 0 means B bar. A bar B plus AB bar. And in short way, I can represent A XOR B. A plus with circle B. This is A XOR B. And the symbol is, it's a special symbol. Okay, we know that OR gate we can write like this. Okay, it's a special XOR, exclusive OR, right? That's a one more extra arc symbol. Okay. Now, 3 input XOR gate. For 3 input XOR gate, I said that. Okay, please keep in mind. 3 input XOR gate, I said that if okay, odd number of ones are there, odd number of ones here 0 0 1. Okay, in this one, single one is there, single one. Here, single one is there. Here, two ones are there. Here, single one, two ones, two ones, three ones are there. Here, 0 ones are there. Odd number of ones where it will be output is 1. Here, single one, output is 1, single one, two ones, output is 0, single one, output is 1. Okay, sorry, two ones are there, output is 0, two ones are there, output is 0, and three ones are there, output is 1. Odd function we get in the sense odd number of ones, are there, output is 1. Here 0 ones are there, no one is there, means 0. 0 is the even number, that's why output is 0. Now where are the ones from? Here, here, and here. If you write decimal equivalent here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what are the? Okay, see, listen carefully. Here 1 is there. Okay, this decimal equivalent 1, 2, 4, 7. 1, 2, 4, 7. Please keep in mind, this will be helpful in adder. Okay, if you get 1, 2, 4, 7, okay, combination output is 1, then I can write XOR gate. I can write XOR gate. Similarly, XNOR gate. Okay, other names are equality gate, coincident gate, or even function gate. For two input, it can generate output is logic 1 when two inputs are equal or coincident. Okay, the three input you don't want to, because okay, why I said here is this will be useful for three input XOR gate, useful for adder. That's why I explained here. Okay, this is XNOR we don't want. Okay, now two input, it can generate output is logic 1 when two inputs are equal or coincident. Equal or coincident. Okay, now two input, you can take it as a like a four combination A B 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. If two inputs are equal, A is 0, B is 0, output is 1. Not equal, output is 0. Not equal, output is 0. Equal, output is 1. Now this, okay, these two are the, okay, output generated 1 combinations. Okay, then here A is 0, B is 0, A bar, B bar, and A is 1, B is 1, A, B. In between plus. This one I can shortly I can represent A dot with circle B. A XOR XNOR B. Okay, I already said that it's a complement of XOR gate. It's a complement of XOR gate. That's why here we'll get it as a bubble. Here we can get it as a bubble. Okay, this is about the logic gates. If they ask it, okay, write about the logic gates in the sense 7 you can write for 10 marks question. Particularly if they ask AND gate or gate like that, you can write. Okay, this is about the first question. Next question, number system and its conversions. Okay, number system and conversions. Okay, I'll explain all the conversions. Okay, uh, they can ask particularly, they will ask problem. Okay, I'm expecting second expected question is this one. Important question is this one. The conversion of number system. Okay, see here, first conversion is decimal to any other number system. Decimal to any other number. Decimal means given number is decimal and any other number. Any other number. Any other number is decimal to binary, decimal to octa, decimal to hexadecimal. Okay, these three I will complete. These three conversions I complete. Okay, I can complete. Okay, single procedure. Okay, now the decimal integer part, they are going to give the given number is decimal integer part they will give. That can be do LCM with required base where we need to convert. It is a we need to convert into binary. Okay, then this integer part I have to, okay, LCM with 2, or decimal fraction part can successive multiplication with required base. Okay, means fraction part will be there. This fraction part, okay, this fraction part I have to do successive multiplication. This is a procedure. Sometimes they won't give fraction part also. Okay, you leave it. Only integer part you can do. Okay. Now 15.25. Okay, they given decimal number. We need to convert into binary. Now decimal to binary. Please keep in mind decimal to binary. Now, okay, 15 you can take LCM. Okay, do the LCM. Okay, till to get here, this last one coefficient and here. Okay, this is a base 2 because we need to convert into binary. Okay, here this value should be less than the base, we have to stop. This value is less than the base, we have to stop. And here, fraction but successive multiplication 0.25 into 2 is equal to 0.50. This 0 you have to collect to here, and 0.50 into 2 is equal to 1.00. This one you have to collect here. Again, we have to take it as a 0.00. 0.00. This when it is collected, this part, you don't want right here. Okay, 0.00 into 2 is 0.00. Here you have to stop. Here you have to stop. Now, this is a collection. Here remainders are there. Here we collected the integer parts. Okay, this one, always integer part you have to collect it bottom to top. And here we need to collect it the top to bottom. Top to bottom. Now, if you check it here, from here, 1, okay, bottom to top I said 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, here top to bottom 0, 1. This is one example. Another example you can check it. Okay, 455.0.625. Okay, it is an integer part. Okay, it is a fraction part. The given number is decimal. We need to convert into octal. We need to convert into octal. Now integer part 455. Okay, I have to LCM with 8. Okay, if you do LCM with 8, okay, we are going to get continuously like this. I already said that this value should be less than the base. Okay, we need to stop here. And 0.625 into 8 is equal to 0.5. We'll get here 0 will come. This 0 you can take it outside. and 0.5 into 8 we'll get 4.0. This 4 take it outside, and we have to write 0.0 into 8 is 0.0. Okay, now we need to collect here. Okay, 707 707, and bottom to top, here top to bottom 04. This is the way we are going to convert. Now any other number to decimal, this is important, any other number to decimal. Okay, now the given, okay, the given number is either either the binary, octa or hexadecimal. They are going to, okay, we are going to convert into decimal. Okay, previous one it is a reverse. Okay, but here procedure is write with the weights for each bit. Okay, we need to write with weights, multiply weight with, okay, multiply weight with respect to digit and add all. Now they are going to give simple, this is a simple procedure. Now 1011.011, okay, base 2 they given, we need to convert into decimal. Okay, binary to decimal. Now see here, this is the integer part. Okay, this is the integer part, this is a fraction part. Integer part I can start with the 2 power 0. This is a which one, base point. This is a base point. Base point. Okay, here 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 power minus 1, 2 power minus 2, 2 power minus 3. Now you have to multiply with 2 cube into 1, 2 square into 0, 2 power 1 into 1, 2 power 0 into 1, 2 power minus 1 into 1, 2 power minus 2 into 1, 2 power minus 3 into 1. You have to multiply with, okay, multiply weight with respective of digit. Multiply, this is a weight, 2 power 3 is a weight, respective of bit is which one, 1 into 2 power 3. Okay, and add these all, we are going to get decimal. Okay, another example, 707.04. Okay, they given octal to decimal, 707.04. Here 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 square will be there. Okay, this is the integer part and this is a fraction part. Integer part can go like this, 8 power 0, and this is base point. Okay, 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 square. We have to multiply with 8 square into 7. Okay, 8 power 1 into 0. Okay, 8 power 0 is 1. Okay, 1 into 7. Plus here 0 into 8 power, okay, minus 1, 4 into 8 power minus 2. If you add these all, we are going to get this one. Okay, if you remember these two procedures, which one now? Any number to decimal and decimal to any other number. If you remember these two procedures, we can, okay, we can solve any type of problem. See here, octal to binary is there. Octal to, we need to convert octal to binary. Octal to binary. In between, I'm going to introduce, okay, I'm going to use bridge. Okay, I'm going to use bridge. Okay, I'm going to use bridge like decimal number system I'm going to use. Okay, means octal to binary to convert. Okay, I'm coming first, I'm going to convert first octal to, okay, convert octal to decimal. Octal to decimal you can convert, then decimal to binary, then decimal to binary. That's it. Okay, now we know that. Okay, they given that octal number, this is a question, octal number we need to convert into binary. Okay, then first step is what is, okay, octal to decimal. Octal to decimal, any number to decimal, any number to decimal is write with the weights, okay, multiply each weight with respect to digit and add it. Okay, first I did this one. Then second step, okay, now we converted octal to decimal, we converted, we got it at decimal. Decimal to binary, decimal to binary. What we can do, decimal to binary, given number is decimal to binary. What we have to do, integer part you have to take it. Okay, require where we need to convert binary, okay, LCM, integer part, fraction part, okay, fraction part you can multiply with the 2, multiply with the 2. Now here, okay, integer part, we have to collect reminders from bottom to top. Here I will explain, listen carefully. Here this is important. Lot of students they will confuse. 0.15625 into 2 is equal to 0.3125. That 0 will come. This 0 you can select here. And note down this one only. Okay, 3125 into 2, 0.625, and take it 0 here. Then 0.625 into 2 is 1.25. Listen carefully, 1.25. This one you can write it here. Then here you have to write, you should not write 1.25, you have to write 0.25, 0.25. 0.25 into 2 is 0.50. I will repeat here, 1.25 will be there, 1 you can collect, here you can write 0.25, okay, into 2, 0.50. Okay, this 0 you have to collect here, and 0.50 into 2, 1.00, 1.00. and 1 you can collect here and note down here 0.00. 0.00 means, okay, here after collecting here definitely here zeros has to come. Here zeros has to come. You collect it and write it as a 0 point. Start with 0 point. Okay, this is the way we are going to convert into decimal to binary. Now it is a total is octal to binary. We need to convert octal to binary in the sense a mediator or bridge is which one, the decimal. Similarly, you can do any type of problem. Okay, binary to octal. Okay, binary to octal. What it means? Your binary will be there. Okay, we need to convert into octal. I'm taking mediatories. Means first step is binary to decimal. Second step is decimal to octal. Next, hexadecimal to binary. Same way, mediatories. Okay, our bridge is decimal. Binary to hexadecimal. Okay, octal to hexadecimal. Hexadecimal to octal. Okay, I'm expecting the question from here also. Okay, please keep in mind. Okay, if you get like such a type of questions, you will get full marks. You will get full marks. This is the second question. This is the second question. Expecting question. I will give star marks here. Based on star marks, you can check it. Okay, next expected question is this one. Okay, next one is, okay, here differences between combination circuit and sequential circuit. This is a third expected question. Okay, we'll discuss that one. Difference between combination circuit and sequential circuit. Yeah, this is. It can generate output based on external inputs only. External inputs only. It can generate output based on external inputs and previous output. Previous output, when we said what it means, there is a feedback. Output you are giving as a feedback. When we are giving as a feedback, here we can call it as a memory element. What is meant by memory element? Memory element it means it can store something for particular time. For particular time. Means when you are giving this output, okay, for example, here logic 0 will come. This 0 has to come here. This 0 has to come as the input. It has to hold this 0. It has to hold the 0 for particular time. For particular time. Okay, this is about the, okay. Here it consists of a combination sequence circuit, consists of a combination circuit with memory element, means with the feedback. With the feedback, this total setup I can call it as a sequential circuit. Okay, now it does not consist of feedback. There is no feedback in combination circuit. Here feedback will be there. It does not have memory elements like flip flops. Here no feedback, right? There is no memory element. Here it have the memory element. Sequence circuit have the memory element. Performance is speed. How we can say performance is speed? See here output has to give me as an input. Again, we need to perform. Okay, it takes some time. Okay, that's why performance is speed. Before that, I can call it as a delay is less. You can write this one also. Delay is less. Here, delay is high. Delay is high. Means to get the output, it takes so much time. Okay, but here we'll get very easy, very okay. Within short time, we'll get the output. That's why performance is speed. Performance is speed. Delay is less. Time is less. Then performance is speed. Performance is slow. This is a simple circuit. This is a complex circuit. And examples are adders, decoder, multiplexer. Here flip flops, counter, resistor. If you write these two, okay, differences. If they ask 10 marks question, okay, you can write these points. This is enough. Okay. This is about the next question. And next question is adder, half adder, full adder, half adder, full adder, adders. Yeah, adders. Adder can perform addition. Can perform addition. There are two types of adder: half adder, full adder. Half adder perform addition. Okay, they will ask. Explain about only half adder. Explain about only full adder. They may ask. Okay, half adder perform addition between two single bits. Two single bits. Okay, the block diagram of half adder is. First of all, it can perform addition between two single bits. Means two inputs we need A B. A, B. And generally, if you do the addition, we'll get sum and carry out, two outputs. Okay, A, B are the inputs. Okay, sum I can represent with yes, carry out is C naught are the outputs. Truth table A, B. Okay, four combination I will get. If you observe here, A is a single bit, B is a single bit. That's it. Can perform addition between two single bits. 0 plus 0, sum is 0, carry is 0. 0 plus 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. 1 plus 0, sum is 1, carry is 0. 1 plus 1, this is very important. 1 plus 1 will get usually 2. Now, this is all in understanding binary language only. That's why 2 we got. 2 is not a binary. Then this 2, you can do LCM, you can perform LCM with 2 only. Because why? This 2 is the resultant and we are, okay, and we are, okay, discussing binary language. Binary language basis 2. 2 ones are, remainder is 0. This 0 is sum, this 1 is carry. That's why sum is 0, carry is 1. If two ones are there, if you perform addition between two ones, sum is 0, carry is 1. Please keep in mind. I will repeat. If you perform addition between two ones, sum is 0, carry is 1. Okay, single one is there, sum is 1, carry is 0. There is no need to generate carry. Okay, now expression. If you see some expression, it is look like XOR gate or not. 0 and 1 not equal, output is 1. 1, 0 not equal, output is 1. That's why sum is equal to A XOR B. Some expression I can represent with the XOR gate. If C naught you can observe, okay, when both inputs are 1, when both inputs are 1, then what it means both inputs are 1, we are getting output is 1. Then it is a AND gate, A and B. Then circuit diagram. Then circuit diagram is, okay, this is the XOR gate, AB inputs, I am giving XOR gate. These AB inputs I am giving to the AND gate. This is a, okay, this gate can generate sum, this gate can generate carry. This is about the half adder. Next, full adder. It can perform addition between three single bits. Three single bits we need. A, B, C. Three are the single bits. Sum and carry out. Okay, here A, B's are the inputs. Yes, come and carry out are the outputs. Now 8 combinations we can get. Okay, now I already said that 0, 0, 0. Okay, sum is 0, carry is 1. 0, 0, 1. Single 1 is there. 1, 1 is there. Then sum is 1, carry is 0. Single 1 is there. Sum is 1, carry is 0. Two ones are there here. 0, 1, 1. Two ones are there. Sum is 0, carry is 1. Sum is 0, carry is 1. Single one is there. Two ones are there. Two ones are there. You know, three ones are there. Now listen, three ones are there. If you add three ones, we'll get 3. This 3 is a not valid for binary. That's why you can do LCM with 2. Two ones are, remainder is 1. Then this is sum, this is carry out. Okay, sum is 1, carry is 1. Now expression, if you observe some expression, okay, if you write here decimal equivalent 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you observe ones are 1, 2, 4, 7, I already said. S is equal to summation number 1, 2, 4, 7. It's an odd function gate. Okay, the 3 input XOR gate is, okay, odd function gate. Therefore, S is equal to A XOR B XOR C, I can write directly. A XOR B XOR C. C not generate, output is logic one. When more than two inputs are logic one. Now you can check it. I will draw with the red color. See here. I will draw with the red color. Okay. Here, 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 here. You can check it. When more than, okay, two inputs. Here 0, 1, 1. Two inputs are there. Here in this one, two inputs are 1. Two inputs are 1. Two inputs are 1. Means C not generate output is logic 1 when more than two inputs are 1. Okay, so it is called majority function. So it is called majority. What is mean by majority? Out of three inputs, when two inputs are one, two input, three, no majority, how much? In out of three, what is the majority? Two is the majority. Okay, when two inputs are one, output is one. Okay, that's why we'll write as a two inputs are one. That's why AB plus BC plus CA. AB plus BC plus CA. This is a circuit diagram. This is a circuit diagram. This is about the circuit diagram. Okay, XOR gate, 3 input XOR gate, A, B, C are the input. Here A, B, here B, C, here C, A. That's a C naught is equal to A, B plus B, C plus C. This is also expected question. Okay, third question. Next one. Important question first I will discuss. Sequential circuits. In the sequential circuit, flip flops they can ask now. Okay, RS, JK, D flip flop, T flip flop. RS, JK, and D flip flop, and T flip flop. RS, D, T, JK flip flop, or RS, JK, D, T flip flop. Okay, we'll discuss now. I hope so. Fifth question, yeah. Fifth question, this is. Yeah. Flip flops. Flip flops are 1 bit storage element because the byte, okay, the where we are having, right, we are giving feedback, right? That feedback can store only one bit now. Please keep in mind. Flip-flop consists of clock pulses. Okay. Okay. Clock can control working function of the circuit. If clock is present, please keep in mind. Clock is present or on. Next state, output will be changed according to the external input and present state. Clock is absent, okay, or off. Next state will be present state only. Output is present state only. Okay, these are for introduction. If you write or not, don't write, not issue. Now we'll discuss about the flip-flops. There are 4 types of flip-flops: SR, JK, D flip-flop, T flip-flop. Here also, I'm explaining 4 flip-flops, but they can ask, okay, they can ask any randomly, they can ask, or 4 they can ask. Okay, each flip-flop consists of 2 outputs. 2 outputs are complement each other. Now first we will discuss about SR flip-flop. SR flip-flop. What is meant by S? Set. R means reset. Set will be there, reset will be there. SR flip-flop consists of 2 inputs, 2 outputs and clock. 2 outputs are complement each other and stable. The block diagram of SR flip-flop are. See here, 2 inputs S and R will be there. Clock is default and 2 outputs Q, Q bar. Sometimes I can call it as a Q plus, Q bar plus also. Not issue. Plus also I can write. Okay. Now this is a circuit diagram. If you remember this circuit diagram, okay, with the help of this one, we can draw the JK flip-flop. We can draw the JK flip-flop. Please keep in mind. If JK flip-flop we got, okay, first you have to remember this one. A little bit change of JK flip-flop will get. Okay, based on that, we can draw easily D flip-flop. We can draw easily T flip-flop also. Okay, now see here. Here I will give the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we implemented SR flip-flop using NAND gate. Okay, these 3 and 4 gates are same in all the circuits. Please keep in mind. Here doesn't change one. 3 and 4. Okay, this setup is doesn't change for all the flip-flops. Okay, now first gate. Okay, here 2 inputs are there. One of the input is S. Here second gate, one of the input is R. Here one input is pending. Here one input is pending. These two combined I can give clock. Now characteristic table. Listen carefully. How we have to remember. SR flip-flop 0 0. It is a memory action. Mean your next state is present state. Memory action. When it is a 0 1, reset. See here R is 1. R is 1. Then circuit will be reset 0. Reset means it's starting from 0. If set state is 1, S is 1, okay, we'll get output is 1. That's why, okay, output is 1. If S is 1, R is 1, we'll get invalid output. They will ask maximum, okay, 99% they will ask block diagram, circuit diagram, characteristic table only. Sometimes they can ask excitation table. Okay, excitation table. This excitation table not that much important, but okay, if they ask, excitation table give the relation between output to input. Output to input it can give. Output to input. Okay, 0 0 is there. Okay, how we have to remember? Here 1 1. Here 1 1. Here I will get don't care 0. See ma, up to here you have to remember this 0 1 0. Here S will be repeat 0 1 0. Last one 1 1 don't care. 1 1 don't care, because here also you got as a 1 1 is invalid. Here also 1 1 is don't care. Okay, don't care. Please keep in mind. Okay, or how we can write? Yes, reverse you have to write. Here don't care. Here don't care. First here last is don't care. Here okay. Here bottom to top you have to write R1. Don't care 0 1 0. Okay, this is excitation table. Okay, this okay. You can okay remember maximum they won't ask, but okay, maximum they won't ask. Okay, disadvantage when SR is 1 1, then output is invalid. Output is invalid. This is a disadvantage. That's why we're moving to the JK flip-flop. J means jog, K means Kilby. This is a scientist tell. Jog, Kilby, find out the okay this flip-flop. That's why they given the okay by honoring his name, they given the flip-flop name is JK flip-flop. It consists of 2 inputs and 2 outputs. 2 outputs are stable and complement each other. This we know. JK are the inputs, Q plus, Q bar plus. This is a block diagram. Okay, now circuit diagram, how we have to write. I already said, listen carefully here. Okay, this is SR flip-flop. In this SR flip-flop, okay, I'm going to modify. Okay, simple thing. Okay, see here, this output is there, right? This output I am giving as a input to the this NAND gate. And here, this output I am giving as a input to the here. Then this will become 3 input and this will become 3 input NAND. Okay, same circuit. This output, see here Q bar plus output I am giving as input to the S, this gate. Then 3 inputs here. And Q plus output I am giving as input to the here, second gate. Or we are applying the OR reset NAND gate, right? There we are going to give. This is about the, okay, this is about JK flip-flop circuit diagram. That's it. Okay. Now characteristic table. Listen carefully. The first three are same. First three are same for SR flip-flop. One will get there. Don't care. We got as a Q bar. Okay, Q bar. Please keep in mind Q bar. That's it. Now excitation table. How we have to remember? See here. For this is a same. Here it is a same. 0 1. Here don't care will come. It will be reverse here. Don't care 1 0. Don't care 1 0. This is the excitation table of JK flip flop. Now D flip flop. This is a very important one. Data flip flop or delay flip flop, or we can call it as a storage element, storage flip flop, or we can call it as scan flip flop. Scan flip flop. Storage flip flop or scan flip flop. Block diagram. This block diagram I can make it very simple. I can also draw. If we have JK flip flop, okay, I can draw like this also. Okay, this is a D. Okay, first JK flip flop I can draw. This is a J, this is a K. Here we have the clock, and here Q plus, Q bar plus. Okay, if J input and K input complementary short each other, complementary means JK are not equal, JK are complementary, then I can make it as a D. This is a JK, this is a D flip flop. JK flip flop means J and K were complement each other. If I make it like that, then we can get D flip flop. How we got this idea? See here, the idea is from here. If, sorry, not this, sorry, here. Here J is 0, K is 1. Here J is 1, K is 0. By using these two, they made it as a D flip flop. They made it as a D flip flop. Okay. Now here, circuit. Circuit, how we can get? Same JK flip flop. See here, this is a JK flip flop, right? Here, I can make it as not. That's it. Here I can make it as a D. This is a D flip flop. That's it. This is a D flip flop. Understand? This is a D flip flop. JK flip flop, same circuit, little bit change. Okay. Now characteristic table. D is 0 in the sense, okay, 0 will come. D is 1 in the sense 1. I said that scan flip flop. What is the input that will come out the output? What is the input that will come out the output? What is the input that will come out the output? Please. And excitation table. Q plus Q, Q plus, okay, D is the input. Now I already said that. Here what I said, man? Here, what is the, okay, Q plus, that will be D. That's why same thing will come here. Same thing will come here. Okay. Next one, toggle flip flop. T means toggle flip flop. This one how? Okay, how we need to remember. See here, toggle flip flop. It's a JK flip flop only. This is a J. This is a K input, and here it is a clock. Okay, here outputs are Q plus, Q bar plus. Here JK are short each other. That's it. JK are short each other, and it is a T flip flop. Okay. Now, see, this is a J input, JK flip flop, J input, K input, we short each other. Now, characteristic table. T is equal to 0, we'll get Q. T is equal to 1, we'll get Q bar. Excitation table. It is like a XOR gate. It is like XOR gate. XOR. Please keep it in XOR gate. Q plus. XOR is inequality gate. XOR is inequality gate. Inequality gate. Okay, it's a 0 1 or not equal, output is 1. 1 0 out not equal, output is 1. Okay, this is about the, okay, flip flops. These 5 questions definitely, okay, 95% will get one question. Definitely 90 to 95% will get the one question, 5 questions. Okay, next one. Sorry. Next question. Okay, explain about multiplexer last until that is not that much. These 5 questions and differences between synchronous and asynchronous counter. Okay, this is a new one. I will Okay, this is a new one. Okay, I will. Okay, I don't have PVC. Okay, see here, I will write in one PDF file. Okay, that one you can note down. Okay, there is no space. Yes. Actually, counters are two types. Okay, this simple, very simple I can write. Okay, asynchronous counter, asynchronous counter, and synchronous counter. Okay, just I'm expecting this question. I'm expecting. That's why I'm telling. But the simple one. That's why I'm expecting. Asynchronous counter. First point. Okay. Flip flop. Okay. Sorry. Clock pulses are different. Clock is different. Clock is different for all flip flops. Okay. Next one here. Clock is same. Clock is same for all flip flops. FF means flip flops. Okay, next second one. Okay, second question. Second point is okay. Flip flop can be used in toggle mode only. Toggle mode. What is meant by toggle mode? Okay, JK flip flop. Okay, can be used in toggle mode is J is equal to 1, K is equal to 1. Or T flip flop can be used T is equal to 1. These conditions only we need to use. Okay, here flip flop can be used in any mode. Flip flop can be used in any mode. Can be used in any mode. Okay, next one. Third one. Okay, here each still clock is different, right? Okay, that's why. Okay, before. Okay, next. It count. Counter can count, right? It count. It count. It count. Fixed. Fixed. Continuous sequence. Continuous sequence. Okay, next here. It can count any type of sequence. It can count any type of sequence. I will tell you any type of sequence. Next fourth one. Next fourth one. Very important thing. Fourth one is here. Clocks are different, right? That's why delay is high. Okay, delay is high. Here it is. Delay is less. Delay is less. Next one. Performance is poor. Or performance is low. Here, performance is in this one. Which one? This is synchronous. This is asynchronous. Please keep in mind. Performance is This is high. And this is complex circuit, simple circuit. These differences. Okay, I'm expecting this question also. Okay, this one I will add. Okay. Next, we'll move to the next question. Okay, this is over. Next, counters. They can ask 3-bit counter or 2-bit counters. They can ask. Okay, now we'll discuss the counter part. Okay, see here in the counter I said that 2-bit asynchronous counter. 3-bit I will explain. Then 2-bit is very easy. 3-bit I will ask. 3-bit asynchronous counter. See, first thing is clocks are different. Check it. For this, okay, this is a clock. Okay, and this is okay for this. Okay, first of all, JK flip, okay, 3-bit asynchronous counter in the sense 3 JK flip flops I need to use. Okay, how many bit? That many number of JK flip flops. Here 3 JK flip flops are there. This is a LSB flip flop and this is a MSB flip flop. How we can identify? Where we can apply direct clock that is LSB flip flop. Opposite one is MSB. Now here clock I applied, but here the same clock I am not applying. This output is work as a clock for the next stage. This output is work as a clock for the next stage. That's why clocks are different. I said the first point. Here clocks are different. Check it. Clock is different for all flip flops. Yes, for all flip flops, clock is different. Okay. Next one. Flip flop can be used in toggling mode. Means JK flip flop I need to use J is equal to 1, K is equal to 1. Check it here. Yes. JK flip flop is 1 1. Always 1 1. 1 1. Please keep it in mind. Okay. Now clock is where it is present at negative edge. Here I agree. Clock is falling. Clock is falling clock. Falling clock. Okay, negative edge clock or negative edge clock. So clock is present, falling edge, absent at rising edge. Okay. Now this is a true table. See, please keep in mind when clock is absent in the sense rising edge or rising edge it is absent. Rising edge. Falling edge it is a present. Okay. When it is a rising edge, JKR always fixed 1, 1, 1. Next state is Q only because clock is absent. Now clock is present here. 1, 1 is a, we'll get the, okay, next state output is complement of previous state. Sorry, complement of present state. Complement of present state. Now, see here, this is the operation, okay, with the help of waves. Okay, I take it as a clock's sum. Okay, more than 8 you can take. 9 to 10 I can consider. 9 or 10 I can consider. Here, if you observe here, Q plus. Okay, Q naught plus means what is that one? LSB flip flop output. LSB flip flop output. Because for this flip flop, clock is for this flip flop, clock is direct clock. Okay, this is a direct clock. Clock is present at, see here, RM mark I given with the black color. Okay, clock is present here, absent here. Okay, this is the absent, here present. Okay, here absent, present. Absent, here. Absent, here it is a present. Understanding or not? Now, first initially it is a 0. Okay, initially it is a 0. Here clock is absent, that's why it is a 0 only. I already repeat, clock is absent. Okay, this is a, okay, for example, here, up to here, this is a present state, you can make it as a 0. Here we are getting output, but when we are getting the output, this is the next state. I can call it as a next state. See, clock is absent, this 0 will continue here. Now, this is a present state, and here we are getting the next state. Now, if you observe here clock is present in the sense, we'll get complement of this, complement of it. 0 is there, definitely here we'll get 1. Definitely here we'll get it as a 1. See, here it is 1. The clock is absent, same thing will follow. Clock is present, 0. Clock is absent, 0. Same. Clock is present, change 0 to 1. Clock is absent here. Clock is absent because it is a rising edge. Same. Clock is present, complement. Okay, that's why it will come. This is a Q naught plus. This is a Q naught plus. This is a Q naught plus. Okay. Next, Q1 plus. Q1 plus output is this flip flop. But this flip flop, what is the clock? Q naught is the clock. Q naught is the clock. This is also negative edge. This is also negative edge. See here, where is the negative edge? Here. Falling edge or negative edge? Falling edge, falling edge, falling edge. This clock is present at falling edge. Initially it is a 0. Here clock is absent. That's why it is a 0. Same. Clock is there. clock is there, change 0 to 1, complement. Here clock is absent, change. Sorry, clock is absent, same. Clock is present, changing 1 to 0. Okay, next. Okay, here clock is present 1 to 0. Here clock is absent. Clock is, this one I need to check. Clock is absent, same. Okay, for this Q1 plus Q0 plus is, for Q1 plus Q0 plus is clock. Please keep in mind. Okay, here clock is present, that's why changing. Absent, same. Present, changing 1 to 0. Absent, same. Now, for Q2 plus Q1 plus is a clock. It's a negative edge. It's a negative edge. Okay, then we can get. See here, clock is absent. That's the same. Clock is present. 0 to 1 will change. Clock is present. Okay, if you want to remember this one very easily, see here, I will tell you. Here it is, we need to get 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, LSB flip-flop will always move to 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Q1 plus is 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Here Q2 plus flip-flop 4 zeros, 4 ones, 4 zeros, it can be. Then you can collect like this. Okay, from where to where, ma? Like this, bottom to top. Here first is clock once 0 0 0 we got. We collect 0 0 0. Then 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0, 1 1. Now if you observe here, this counter, asynchronous counter, count fixed continuous sequence. See here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, again 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, understanding or not? It counts fixed continuous sequence up to, okay, continuous subsequence from 0 to 7. 0 to 7. They can ask 3-bit or 2-bit. Okay, 2-bit in the sense this won't be there. 4-bit in the sense once again one more flip-flop will come. Again one flip-flop will come. Okay, this is about the 3-bit asynchronous counter. 3-bit asynchronous counter. Okay, next one, next question is, yeah, this is over. This is over. This is over. This is over. Yeah, multiplexer. See here, first star mark what I given, that all definitely everyone has to study. This one, explain about where it is. Yeah, multiplexer. Yeah, multiplexer. Okay, what is meant by multiplexer? Multiplexer is a combination circuit. It consists of multiple input, single output, single output. Other names are many to one because many inputs, single output, multiple to one, parallel to serial converter, parallel to serial converter, or parallel to serial circuit. Okay, if inputs are m inputs are there, that you can convert into 2 power n. Okay, this n value, this n number of, this n number of, okay, n number of power value, this n number of select lines are there, select lines are there. Now logic, multiplexer can select the input based on select line and it transmit as output. Means it select the input, it select the input and it can, okay, it select the input based on which one must select lines. These select lines select the input and transmit as output. That's why it is also called as a data selector. Okay, fourth name, it is also called as a data selector. Data selector. This data is selecting based on which one? Based on select lines. Okay, examples. We have 2 is to 2 cross 1 marks. Okay, 2 cross 1 mark, 4 cross or 8 cross. This 2 I can write as a 2 power 1. Then 2 inputs, 1 output, 1 select line. 4 cross 1 I can write as a 2 square. 4 inputs, 1 output and this power value select lines. 8 cross 1 marks is 2 cube cross 1. Means 8 inputs, 1 output and 3 select lines. Okay, we'll discuss 2 cross 1 marks. 2 inputs are there, 1 output is there. One output is there, 1 select line is there. See true table. S0 is 0. This select lines, S0 is 0. Output select as a I0. I0 will come output. S0 is 1, I1 will come. Okay, therefore I can write as a Y is equal to S0 is 0. 0 means S0 bar, it select I0. Plus S0 is 1 means S0, it select I1. And you can write circuit diagram. Okay, circuit diagram. See here, S0 bar, I0. S0 having bar and normal values, and complement form is there. That's why S0 line you can take it directly and with complement, not gate. It consists of S0 bar. This line consists of a S0 bar. This wire consists of a S0. Okay, then S0 bar, I0. Give it to the AND gate. Dot is there. In between these two, dot is there. Dot. AND gate. This is AND gate, and this is AND gate. In between these two, which one plus is there? OR gate. Okay. Here S0 and I1 give it to the OR gate. Same way, 4 cross 1 mux. See here, 4 cross 1 mux, I0, I1, I2, I3. 4 inputs, 2 outputs. Because 4 I can write as a 2 square, power 2. 4 inputs I can write as a 2 square. This one is selected S1, S2. S1, S0, sorry. Okay, S1, S0. This is 0, 0. I0 it will select, 0, 1. I1 it will select, 1, 0. I2 it will select, 1, 1. I3 selects. Okay. Then we'll get as a y is equal to. Okay, if it is a 0, 0, which one is select for? 0, 0. S1 is 0, S0 is 0. S1 bar, S0 bar, 0, 0. It select I0, I0. Another one, S1 bar, S0 is 1. S1 bar, S0, I1. S1, S0 bar, S1, S0 bar. S1, S0, I1. Okay, logic diagram. Okay, in this way we are going to discuss. We have to write. Okay, they can ask 4 cross 1 mux or 8 cross 1 mux. Okay, 8 cross 1 mux, anything they can ask. Okay, next last one is shift registers. Shift registers. Shift registers. See, there are 4 types of shift registers: serial in, serial out register. Serial in, serial out means data has to send. Okay, serially in, serially out. Serially in, serially out. Please keep in mind, serially in, serially out. There are 4 flip flops I need to use. 4 flip flops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 flip flops we need to use. Okay, now where input directly applying, that is MSB flip flop. Where we can take output, that is LSB flip flop. Okay, serially in means this output has to connect as the input. This output has to connect as the input. This output has to connect as the input. Okay, this is the way. Here I consider a 4-bit serial in, serial out register. That's why. Okay, serially in, serial out. Now, this one I can write in this fashion also. Q3, Q2, Q1, Q0. Okay, 4. This is a flip flop. Okay, MSB flip flop. Output only I can consider. This is a LSB flip flop. In short way, I can represent like this. Here, if you observe, this D3 if you apply, it will go directly Q3. If Q3 is applied, okay, Q3 is giving as an input to the D2, okay, then it coming as a Q2. Means for first clock pulse, after applying the clock pulse, this output will come at Q2. This output will come, Q2 output will come at Q1. Q1 output will come at the Q0. Please keep in mind, I will repeat. Okay, first D3 input, okay, that will come at the output at D3. D3 output given as input for D2 and coming as output here. Mean Q3 will come directly at Q2. Q2 will come directly at Q1. Q1 will come directly at Q0. Okay, then to store, okay, here I am going to store 0, 1, 1. Okay, register in the sense it can store the binary information. Now 0, 1, 1, 1 I need to store in this 4-bit register. How it is going to be stored? See here, this is a truth table for this clock I'm applying. Okay, this is the input data in. This is a data in, and here we can write data out. See here. First, initially we need to clear all the flip flops. 0, 0, 0 will be there. Okay, first listen carefully. First clock pulse I am applying here. D in is equal to 1. I am applying. D in when we are going to apply, what's going to be happening? It will store at the Q3. See here, it will store at the Q3. D in what it will store at the Q3. Okay, Q3 and Q3 previously what it stored was 0. That 0 will come at Q2. That 0 will come at Q2. Okay, previously Q2 what will be there? 0 will be there. That 0 will come at Q1 and this 0 will come at Q0. Okay, similarly, okay, second clock pulse I am applying 1. Okay, here because why 0, 1, 1 this bit, okay, 0, 1, 1, 1 we need to store here. First I applied here this one, and next I am going to apply this one. Okay, next I am going to apply this one. Next I am going to apply this 0 is here. Okay, now for first clock pulse 1, 0, 0 is stored. 1, 0, 0 is stored. Q3 having 1, Q2 having 0, Q1 having 0, and Q0 having 0. Is it correct or not? Now second clock pulse I am applying. This one will come at Q3. This one will come at Q3. Okay, previously Q3 having 1, right? This one will come at Q2. This 0 having Q2. This will come at Q1. This 0 having Q1. This will come at Q0. Okay. Next, this is the second clock pulse. Okay, second clock pulse Q3 1, Q2 1, 0, 0. Now third clock pulse I am applying. This is a 1. Okay, because this one I am going to apply here. This one at Q3, previously Q3 having 1, that will come at Q2. Previously Q2 having 1, that will come at Q1. Previously Q1 having 0, that will come here. Okay, in this fashion we are going to do. Okay, this is okay. That is a matter I applied. First, you need clear all the flip flops. Apply first clock pulse. Okay, data in is equal to 1. Then register stored. First clock pulse having, see here. First clock pulse having 100, 1000. Second clock pulse when you apply 1100. Third clock pulse when you apply 1110. Fourth clock pulse when you apply 011. Okay, in this fashion you can write. Okay, this is serial in, serial out register. Okay, see here. I explained all the topics, maximum I covered, but star mark what are there? Okay, you study that compulsory. Remaining questions also you can go through it. This is about the unit 2. This is about the unit 2. Okay, thank you.